When you create a virtual machine, you can now enable high availability. If a server goes down, the platform will automatically recover its resources. It will recreate virtual machines on different hosts on the same cluster, maintaining persistence. Now, let's take a look about this example. Here we have a cluster made up of some nodes. Here, as you can see, we have two virtual machines related to cluster node 5. One of them has high availability enabled, while the other one not. Here, for example, the cluster node 5 is not reachable anymore. Now, if we go back on Electros, we will see that the virtual machine is now hosted by cluster node 3. Let's see how to create a global network. A global network is a dedicated network that allows virtual machines to communicate each other even if they are on different hosts and eventually in different geographic locations, as if they were in the same local network. Here you can select a number of hosts that will be able to use it, and the related virtual machines per host. When you have to attach a global network, you will follow the same process that you use for the standard network. Create a virtual machine advanced mode, and then you can attach the global network that you create in the configuration step. Now, you are able also to select the driver and to assign the MAC address. Here, we have an example with two virtual machines connected to a global network. Here, for example, we have one of them that is able to ping the other one, even if they are on different hosts. You can now log in with an organization and eventually with a sub-organization. An organization is a top-level group of users associated with a company or a set of people who need to merge shared resources. As you can see here, if you log in as an organization admin or the organization owner, you can take an overview and merge the members. You can also merge the inner sub-organizations. You can think about sub-organization as inner teams of the company, and each team can have inner teams. If you don't set the organization field and the sub-organization one, you will log in with your personal account. This means that the resource scope is related just to your account, and each operation that you will perform and each resource that you will create is not shared with the organization. As you can see here with my personal account, I see just a set of virtual machines that are related just to my account. Here, for example, I log in as the owner of Elemento Beta, as you can see here. And I have access to a certain scope of virtual machines. The first one is created by this account as the owner. The other one are created by a member of a sub-organization. Now, if we log in as a member, for example, for the Elemento suborg one, we will have a different scope. Here, as you can see, we can just see one virtual machine that is related to our account and Elemento suborg one. If we change the Elemento suborg and we go for the other one, now we can see just the other virtual machine that is related to this account and the Elemento suborg 2, and we cannot see the owner virtual machine.